Hello, welcome to Space 2015. My name is Ivana Boysel. What is your name?
My name is Kevin Czapiewski.
What is the name of your business?
I run a small publishing house called Chat Books in Cleveland, Ohio.
How did you hear about this event?
I can't remember. I've been coming to space for the past 5 or 6 years, so at this point it's just on my calendar already. Go to space.
How long have you been doing this?
Well, I've been doing comics and publishing for, I guess professionally for the past 8 years.
Are you an artist or a writer or both?
I'm both.
How did you get started in this field of art of comics?
When I was a kid, I grew up reading newspaper comics, and at some point I got superhero trading cards and got into superhero comics, and from there got into alternative, independent, arty comics, and I've just always been in love with comics, and it was just sort of a no-brainer that that's what I wanted to do.
Now, have you had formal schooling?
I did. I went to the Cleveland Institute of Art in 2003 to 2008.
Now, what is your style as an artist? Like your type of story or messages to the people?
I typically, the way I draw is kind of a noodly, lumpy kind of style, sort of like Bill Watterson mixed with Dr. Seuss. And the stories I've been telling recently are ones that sort of promote like a hopeful sort of image of the future, just really optimistic and pushing, positive messages, and sort of like, this is, life would be nice if it was like this.
Do you have a certain audience that you aim for?
I guess my audience, it's always something I'm trying to figure out. I guess people who are interested in comics and the art of comics typically respond to my work. Also people who are into music, I feel like there's some overlap there as well.
How do you market your products?
I market by going to conventions like Space, on social media. I use Tumblr and Twitter a lot, and going to other comics events.
How do you publish your work?
I self-publish and publish other people's work as a with Chat Books, and so the process of that is sort of doing the whole thing, design, finding a printer, getting it out, paying the artist, doing all this stuff, and promoting it, pounding the pavement. So.
What advice would you give to somebody who is interested in this field of art?
I only have my experience to go on, but I feel like it's a good path. Go to conventions early, read a lot of comics, make your work and share it with people. When you start off, go up to people you admire and give them your comic, and if you start to see them at shows year after year, they'll remember you and be like, okay, and they'll maybe start to look at you more seriously if they didn't at first.
What makes this event different from the previous ones you have attended?
I feel like Space is very much, there's a real sense of community, and it's the regional aspect of Columbus, Ohio, and over the years as the Billy Ireland Library has become more prominent, I feel like that's been more of a defining factor.
How much importance do you place on networking, or what kind of networking do you use personally?
Kind of going back to the other question about marketing, I feel like networking is very key. Going to shows and meeting other cartoonists and people in the industry, it definitely helps to know who works where. If you want to, say, submit a review, like a book for review on a blog, it's good to know who's doing the blog, and it's even better if you've met them in person so you have a sense of who they are and what they're interested in. It's also great just having peers to have in your circle for creating the work, and sort of you can all help each other out and make it spread further.
Thank you very much
Yeah,
for
thanks
joining
so
us on
much.
our interview.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good rest of your day at Space.
Thanks.
Thank you.